feelings hurt. Our feelings hurt.
What up? Eden Becco's new holiday time. Hi, who might be? I'm a little stiff and beat up, so we're just gonna play some music. I don't feel like getting all worked up playing something competitive. It's booting up. I have to go into performance mode, I know that. Close this. Chat box. There we go, we're good. Oh. Oh, fuck. Put that little Trovo thing up on my thingy and it don't even work. I just looked. I wanted to check. I was like, there's a little widget. Doesn't work. Motherfucker. Oh, wait. It does work. Ah, it's there. Yay. Took a second for it to load. I figured it would have been there. How are you, Tom? Ooh. Water. Hell yeah, it is good to hear, my dude. I'm a little sore, but I'm good. I'm good. Going to set up a stage tomorrow in East Chicago at like 9 a.m. So in like 6 hours or something. But it's just a stage, like what I did the other day at Purdue University. That was like a stage, a rooftop, scaffolding towers, a bunch of stairs, ramps, like just a bunch of stuff you like put together for like venues and concerts. So tomorrow I'm just gonna be setting up a deck. That'll be nice. Stream's lagging.
Hey Trace, what's up? What's up? Are you joking? You ruined my life. I did? I thought I'd already ruined your life. Remember after that boat thing? Take this seriously. Do you know how bad I wanted that? Fame or shame is like an amazing opportunity. You're my life.
Okay, I'll try to I'll speak slow. I speak very fast sometimes. It is lagging. It's lagging pretty bad. Okay, I'll try to I'll speak slow. I speak very fast sometimes. Should we wait? See if the lag goes away? Or I could just restart my router right now. Be back in like 5 minutes. It's good now? Okay. I got 2 errors up on my thing. That's not a lot. Normally, when it's messing up, sometimes you'll get like 15 or 20 of them. But I also forgot to put it back to 6K. It's an 8K right now. Yeah, I'll fix it when I wake up. I'll put it back into 6K. It seemed a little more stable in 6K. It didn't get as much lag or buffer. Okay. Hey, Tom, where are you from?
That guy's stealing my bag. Hey, where you think you're going?
Colombia? Sick.
Hello. Here you go. Oh, you are such a sweetheart. I'm not even from here. Thanks so much.
He just binked that guy with the car and fucking. No, we're not gonna take it. Don't worry, he deserved it. He was a robber. Thief. No, not very much. I understand a little bit. I use Duolingo. There's a lot of Spanish people up here. I used to work in the warehouses with them. Or Hispanic people. I don't know why I said Spanish. Oh, I went the way wrong way. I gotcha. Duolingo's a pretty good app. Uh, Woo. What's it like in Colombia? Not good. How come? What's going on over there? That's the viewer count, Anna. T3? That's the Trovo logo. Oh, fuck. I barely bumped their car and they're dead. That's fucked up. What up, Andre? Oh, that was an accident. Fuck. I macked that dude with the car. I feel bad. Shit, bro. Get the fuck up the stairs. Itchy. Oh. I'm the wrong guy. Trevor's a piece of shit. It's okay, he deserved it. Whoa. That's a competition you can win. Thank you. Don't flip. Don't flip. Woo. Ah. Come on, man, I'm just back the fuck. Shit. They shot me. What the fuck? Lego. Motherfucker's wearing a goddamn helmet. Trevor don't pay taxes. It's a smart car. Yay. We made it. We're good. We're gonna soup this thing up.
There you go, all fixed. You driving out with a tank, my friend? Those are some of the hottest sprays out there right now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's gonna be like a whole new car. Beautiful. LS custom style. You wait till that kicks in. You'd be surprised how many of those we sell. No way. Don't trust the soul. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Those should give your ass a break.
Yeet. You're the engine.
That was close. Trevor is a what? Trevor is a good guy. He's my family. I got a kid, ain't he, Floyd? That's it, right? Yes, Trevor. but the thing is, I ain't been with that many women. I don't find it easy. And Deborah, I mean, we're getting married, so that's beautiful. But I'm scared that she's gonna leave me. I mean, this is her place, and the fornicate. There's Mr. Raspberry Jam. Whoa, whoa. Now, Mr. Raspberry Jam. He died a noble death, bringing great joy to a lonely man. I ain't got a very big penis. Some girls laugh with it, but to look at. Show me. Show me, boy. I don't. Mine ain't nothing special, but this boy gets the job done. All right? Wade here says that you work at the docks. Yes. Look at me. Can you just put your Johnson away, sir? Jesus. Yes, I work at the docks. And anything interesting there for a man like me? Well, I mean, I don't rightly know what kind of person I am. I'm that kind of person, Floyd. I am that kind of person. Now,
second time I saw that.
That might indicate something? Well, there's been all these Merryweather folks hanging around. Merryweather Security Consulting. Private army to the New World Order. Not much going on. Waging outsourced shadow wars in 20 countries around the globe and recently cleared to operate on U.S. soil. That, sounds like them. So there's a private militia in the port. What are they guarding? This one freighter? I guess now that you mention it, it ain't quite right. A freighter. Perfect. Can I get on board? No, they won't let you anywhere near it.
What up, Loney?
Assholes about it, actually. The other day my colleague Ralph. I don't give a shit about Ralph. We gotta take a look. Is there anything else? There's another bunch of Merryweather guys out by the Navy warehouse. Boats coming in and out. Heard they was testing something. All right, we'll take a look at that as well.
Ah.
These bridges, they're the only way out the port? Yeah. Once you're off them, you're straight on the highway. A
120.
truck can come here, load up, and get on the blacktops, keep on going till he runs out of gas. Real poetic. What happens if an alarm's tripped? The National Office of Security Enforcement monitor the whole area. If something goes on in Port City, every road round here gets shut down. Go park and get the dispatch. Yep, will do. Go park and get the dispatch. It's just about to start. Sir, they got eyes on us. Here comes the suit. I gotta check in. Remember, Troy, this could go real wrong real quick. These gringos don't know what work is. We got a waste spillage and I got a
Not much.
cleanup crew. There is nothing that Wade here ain't gonna do for a warm meal.
Got off at about 12:30.
Get in there. You gonna take me to see this freighter? Yeah, it's over here. You ever get helicopters coming in and out of here? Those big sky crane things that pick up a full container? Now this is restricted airspace. They won't let anything out of here without clearance. Shoot it down if they have to. So how is a man in a hurry supposed to get in and out of this place? Well, we got a port stretched to 50 feet. Now what's the Coast Guard response like? Well, they got cutters, 45-foot response vessels.
Very long day, yeah.
You're gonna move much faster than them, especially if you're carrying something. Maybe I'll have to saddle you up and ride you across the Marion Turner overpass. I just said they had the water surface real covered. Okay. That is the freighter I told you about. What do you think they got on it? We just stevedored them. We ain't need to know what's in the containers. But these are marked military. Government. Anything weird about that? The government stuff is hot freight. Pulls up, goes right through. This stuff's just been sitting here. You are beginning to arouse
eat. Let's pick up the box.
Be careful. Hook it up. Okay, we got it. Let's take her down to Bay F. I know why they call them handlers, because they handle like a dream. This ain't a toy, sir. It's heavy machinery. Thank fuck I'm high as a kite. You should not be operating this vehicle while under the influence. I'll operate you under the influence if you're not careful. You happy? Now I'll get the other one for you. Me, anyway. I'm gonna need a better view of that freighter. I'm sorry, but this is as close as you going to get. Nah. I need to take some pictures. Send them to my guy, Ron. I'll need a proper view. There's the cranes, but... Cranes! Perfect! Oh, shoot.
How's your day been? Will it work?
They're so on to us. And attach it. Hey, whose dick you have to suck to get this job? Being a stevedore used to be back-breaking work. Now you're paid brain surgeon bucks to push an oversized shopping cart. I did not fellatiate no one to get this job. There was old friends with the... Well, with the say no more. You didn't fellate no one, but darling Debbie probably did. She probably enjoyed it. If my work here is done, I'm going up the gantry. Yeah, the one with the sausage in it. Hey, there ain't time to admire the view. I've been waiting on a crane driver nearly an hour. I'm not permitted to drive cranes, buddy. Hey, you need me to get your union rep up here right now? Sooner you get in the cab, sooner we can get out of here. This is on you. Get up on this walkway, climb down the ladder, and go into the cab.
Get over the potato, you nah. Oh! Ah! What up, Apollo? Huh. Yeah, that's a little rough. I know.
Oh shit, thank you for the follow, my dude.
It's over on the other dock. So they've been guarding one of them dry docks. You can take a look at it, but no one's allowed around there. Normal rules don't apply to us, Floyd. We're going in. I don't know. The rules applied to me my whole life. I like rules. And look at you. You're a failure. You're in a loveless relationship. What do you mean? Loveless? I love Deborah. If she loved you, she'd be here, wouldn't she? But she's not. You know I'm insecure. You've got a dead-end job. What? Dead end? No. Floyd, it's dead end. Being a unionized longshoreman's one of the best paying jobs in the country. You tell people around La Puerta that's what you do, they're liable to rob you. So jealous. No one's jealous of you, Floyd. They pity you. You're abused by that woman. You're abused by these slave drivers. I mean, I've never worked so hard in my life. It ain't so bad. I've been doing this every day for 10 years, only usually with less of the criminality. You're wasting your life, Floyd. It's lucky we turned up when we did. I'm saving you from yourself. We ain't heard from Wade. What are you, his mother? He's fine. No, spillage shouldn't take this long to contain. There must be a lot of it. Good. Keep him busy while we get to work.
I might have to restart my router. It's not easier to stream on Twitch. Twitch has no self-discovery. Their ingest server isn't made for growth. You have to build outside of Twitch to grow on Twitch. Trovo and YouTube, you can stream on either one of those platforms and eventually you get some viewers. If you mean it's easier to stream on the broadcaster to Twitch, not really. It's just a login. Twitch has zero discoverability. Zero. I already streamed on Twitch. They are kicking the shit out of that guy. More people watch Twitch, yeah, but more people watch Twitch because there's mainstream streamers on there. I am not famous. Twitch only works for famous people. You know, Twitch has active moderators that actively sit in chat, invisible, lurk on people, and they decide whether or not they're going to boost your channel. There is no organic growth in Twitch. Twitch has no organic growth. Everyone on Twitch was already an influencer. You see what I'm saying? That's why Mixer got bought by Microsoft. Like, hopefully Trovo doesn't sell this company. Or like, hopefully Trovo, the company, doesn't get sold. Because they actually give a legitimate opportunity to people to monetize their streams. Like, the more viewers I get on Trovo, yeah, there's a lot more interaction on Trovo. I suspect most of those people on Twitch, it's just a couple thousand people with like bot accounts. Like straight up. They're starting to have a bot problem on Trovo. Because they're offering payouts. But Twitch has no discoverability. And they shadow ban you. I could go live on Twitch and no one gets my notification. My neighbors don't get my notification. Anna wouldn't get my notification. It's a horrible place to stream. YouTube is better than Twitch as far as streaming goes. I just don't actively try to interact with people on YouTube. I stream on YouTube. Sometimes I say hi YouTube. Like right now there's one viewer in YouTube. Say what's up. Normally they dip out. I actually know who that is. I don't know the name of a lot of streamers, but I actually know it's only Skills. I know that name. I think they're younger. But I swear, I promise you, I started streaming in October. I was on Twitch for like 3 months, maybe 4. I should have got monetized. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I know who you're talking about, definitely. Definitely. And I'm a little sleepy. I was loading up a truck right before I started this stream. So if I talk loud, that's just because my ears are ringing like a motherfucker. But places like Trovo are definitely better for growth, considering I want to build an audience and get a little chat going. That would not happen on Twitch. Not without me doing something externally. I barely network for Trovo, and I get a decent bit of viewers. Give or take, on Twitch, I networked like a motherfucker. I shit you not. Nice. I think I've sat and watched his stream a couple times. It might have been Call of Duty Mobile. That might be where I know him from. Like, know the name. It might have been Call of Duty Mobile. On Twitch, I went from like 2 viewers. I got pretty quick. I was up around, my streams would peak, like I'd get around like 10 viewers on there. Well, that's random, but okay. What did Serbia do? Like, if you look at, like, the Trovo partners, they all look like normal people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're all their own person. If you look at Twitch partners, they all look like these weird, like, underwear models or something. They're not normal people. Over on Twitch, I swear. But Twitch killed my stream, like, genuinely. If I was still streaming on Twitch, they'd pull my shit like every 4 hours. My stream would go down. Straight up. Every 4 hours, like on a dot. How are Twitch partners not normal? Look at most of the Twitch partners. None of those people live normal lives. None of them have never had a normal life. They became influencers when they were teenagers, and they've lived these retarded lives. Genuinely. Genuinely. I once watched one of those kids wrestle another kid. Can I make you a moderator? When I get to know you more, I can consider making you a moderator. I know Anna personally. I trust her. You see what I'm saying? I won't lie to you. I'm a little paranoid. Ask Anna. Hi, baby. Alright, my bad. I didn't mean to, how you doing, UQ, okay? Is that Bobby or baby? I think that's Bobby. That just scared the fuck out of me. Baby, for sure. Unpausing the game just scared me. My heart dropped. I was like, I heard a seagull. A little bit of wind. The combination of the two. It's very cold outside. There should not be any seagulls in my house. Kind of stoned. Sometimes I get a little twitchy. You know what I'm saying? Am I married? Nah. Maybe one day. Plus,
Trevor, these photos, you've really stumbled onto something. The ship, Merryweather. Yeah, I know. Tell me about the ship. If we put a man with a gun on the bridge next to it and get a guy on board, I think we got a good chance of taking over. Way it looks to me, there's a container below deck. They're guarding it for the government, keeping it off the books.
Guarding it for the government. Keeping it off the books.
Yeah, of
Fuck you,
course.
Ron.
I just found a manifest. They're testing something out at sea. It's gotta be that. Now, get back to work. The TPI conglomerate.
I just noticed Trevor's phone is busted.
Of course, yeah. But I'll start pulling
Fuck the
all
government.
intel I can get on Merryweather at the same time. I gotta
I don't want to wear a mask. I ain't gonna wear a mask. I'm not getting vaccinated. Take the fucking vaccine and just shove it up your asshole and inject it there. Piece of shit. Fuck. I don't want this car. God damn it. Ooh. Peace out. Have a good day, my dude. We're gonna drive the blue car. Go, 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 go. Los Santos Horde House. Ah! Fuck! My car. What the f... Drowned, you piece of shit. You fucking die. I didn't want to fall off the fucking ledge. He did that himself. He deserves it. If then you wouldn't have done it, I'd cared a little bit. But you fucking did it. Bad. Take me back to town. We're never fucking doing that again. Fuck that car. God damn it. This will be fun. How do I lower that one?
Trevor, these photos, you've really stumbled onto something. The ship, Merryweather. Yeah, I know. Tell me about the ship. If we put a man with a gun on the bridge next to it and get a guy on board, I think we got a good chance of taking over. Way it looks to me, there's a container below deck. They're guarding it for the government.
That was not a 3-point turn.
Serious military technology, most likely. Yeah, of course. I just found a manifest. They're testing something out at sea. It's gotta be that. Now, get back to work. The TPI conglomerate ain't private. There's only one man responsible. Of course, yeah. But I'll start pulling all the intel I can get on Merryweather at the same time. I got a file here somewhere.
Oh, it's an even better one. Well, we're gonna fling one of these trucks into traffic. Let's go. That's a big boy. That's a good one. That's... The fuck was that? I just wanted to see if that stuff fell out of the back or not. New plan. We're gonna drive. We're gonna drive into traffic. And we're gonna pick a random car. Random. We're gonna hook it up. And we're gonna tow that bitch to the mission with us. That was a barricade. Turn, you fat fuck. Fuck. That one. Stop. Stop. This will happen. It is. It was a good idea. Success.
Eat.
We got this.
Eat.
Diablo Blanco. Ooh. Ooh, get the fuck out of the guy. I had to turn left. Oh, fuck. I lost my truck. Oh, no. Okay. Yes. Yes. We got one. What up? What up?
No, do crap.
You're dying. Come here, taco truck. I don't give a fuck. I got the whole taco. I cut that guy in half with a tow truck. Damn it. Just gotta take her to the shop there, Frank. Fuck. Oh yeah, they're probably dead. Ooh. Come on, truck. You can do it. So it's okay, people. I'm a tow truck driver. I'm a real pro. Ooh, is she alive? She got up. I just smacked her with the whole car. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're out. We're going. Goodbye. Ooh. Why the fuck you walk in front of the truck, you stupid dumb fuck? Fuck. Taking a whiff. What up, Joker, Joker, Joker? Turn nice and slow. We got this, bro. Fuck. God damn it. Can I tow a motorcycle? Damn it. I'm a tow truck driver. Ooh. Fuck. How'd you get in front of the car? That was a dirty little blood splat. Let's go back and check that out. Oh, because I'm a tow truck driver. I'm on the clock. It's fucking gay. That is my favorite. What? Yo, they survived. Oh, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't know it was gonna happen like that. That motherfucker went up in flames. Let's do it again. Whew. Yeah. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker. It's like a little skateboard. Bye. I got a passenger. No. We're gonna get the fuck away. My car's so slow. Fuck. They're not gonna get me. They're not gonna get me. Woo! Oh shit, someone got a band hammer, my buddy. Dang guy. I was so close. I keep grabbing the fucking slow car. I just want to get away. You fuck. Why are there so many cops? No, 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 no! My tires! You fucks. timer's already gone. Motherfuckers. Fuck! Just let me go do my mission. No, 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 no. Fucking go home. Oh, fuck. Ah. Give me your normal car. Give me this normal person car. Give me the fucking car. Oh. Mm. Fuck. The copter? You stupid motherfucker. Fuck, let me go. Let me go. No, this is too long. This ain't how it's gonna end, bitch. We're out of here. No. Why? Yeah, Anna's a good mod. Alright, we'll go finish the mission now. eyes are dry. Why, would he say something dumb? He said 4 messages. Got banned and left. What a wiener. Straight fucking penis ass dude. Yeah. Fuck is Mrs. Kervac? Probably some little kid. I don't even know what that means. Mrs. Kervac. It's back. I was saying, what is Kervac? He called you Mrs. Kervac? That's fucking weird. I tried to Google it. I'll try again. Probably Russian or something. Oh, it means whore. What a lame ass. Definitely some little kid. Yeah. Well, that one guy said fuck Serbia, right? And so my impression of that is that I'm German Mongolian. Mongols came from Syria. So they probably think that I look like I'm Serbian or something. Let me tell you, I'm in Serbia with a $4,000 fucking computer. Like, totally. Totally in Serbia. Speaking English with a $4,000 setup. Yeah. Makes sense. But maybe he's just a little kid in here, retard. Little kid. Just choke him. Little bitch. Nah, don't ban me, Trovo. I'm kidding. Punch that dumb kid right in his fucking small testicles. Sup, bitch? Yeah. That was actually, today was my first time someone saying something weird. There was this black dude that was on my stream one time, and he said, "Say the N-word. I'll give you $20. And I was like, no. And it was after that he was like, "My nigga, I'm black too, by the way." And I was just like, okay. Like, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I ain't, bro. Like, have fun. I haven't seen him back in chat. He was funny. I would talk to that guy. That guy was funny as hell. That guy was funny as fuck. He was... Well, the more popular Trovo becomes, the more of those people we're definitely going to run into. The only reason that they're like all over Twitch like that is because Twitch loves drama. So people that make drama, like, that's what Twitch is for. Like, honestly. People that are so big, like influencers that are so big that could threaten Twitch's standing, like with the public, they leave alone. I know 2 actual like Trump supporters on Twitch that have like 30,000 fucking viewers. You know what I'm saying? They don't say anything about politics. They used to, up until everyone started getting banned, and now they're just quiet as fuck. But they still point things out. They're still allowed to say stuff. They're just not allowed to. Twitch can't get rid of all the conservative people at one time. If they do, they would kill their money. Yeah. People wonder why that guy, people are talking about him right now, DSP, Darkside Phil. He was like a conservative Trump supporter guy, and he basically just got trolled. Like, he's kind of annoying. He's kind of a whiny older gent. But, like, his streams are pretty chill. I've only seen a couple of them. I don't really make it a point to watch, like, famous people stream. Like, what's so cool about watching someone famous stream? In my personal opinion, that's very boring. Like, personally, some famous person that already has, like, money, like, they've already established themselves, they should go do something with that money instead of just sitting at home. Buy a farm, help their communities, do something. A lot of them just have, like, no ambition.
I just found a manifest. They're testing something out at sea. It's gotta be that. Now, get back to work. The TPI conglomerate ain't thriving. There's only one man responsible.
Of course, yeah. But I'll start pulling all the intel I can get on Merryweather at the same time.
Ron. That was weird, though. So those 2 people. I'm gonna say something smarmy in the Discord, on the Trovo Discord. I'm gonna be like, just so y'all know, I'm an American. I'm definitely not Serbian. So if you're gonna be like, you know, fuck something, be like, fuck America, fuck the U, like, be accurate about your fucking inclination, bro. Don't just say some dumb shit to me. You sound retarded. Remember when I used to make fun of people on your stream, Anna? how that kid was acting in chat a little bit ago, that's how I assume most people online are. That's why I don't care if I make fun of them. Straight up. Last time. What happened last time? There you go. There you go. Oh god, isn't that shit annoying? What up, Platt? Yeet. Good morning. It's honestly really weird, but that'll probably never happen. I could honestly break a lot of shit down, like hierarchical organization and a lot of sociological things that happen. Yeah.
What in the name of all things holy? I tried to stop it. Just kept coming.
I got something for you guys to read. Oh, we got our first race with Sky in chat today. Straight up, we've known for a couple of 100 years that the lifestyle in a city causes hierarchical disorganization, right? Which leads to things like women not having maternal instincts and men being fucking unambitious. Okay, it leads to a lot of things. City life makes people gay. Proven fact. Makes women not want to have babies. That's a proven fact. It causes a social link. A social link, or a social sync, I should say, is something that's not normal that becomes the normal. Trans, gay, lesbians. Social syncs also make up and account for the large majority of individuals that just they're typically just unhappy people, right? They've never really felt comfortable about themselves, but because of things that other people say, they develop an uncomfortable sensation about their own body, body dysmorphia. There's a whole I read the original transcript of Kohan Rat Utopia, and this dude's talking about like biblical shit. Like he references like the horsemen, like the four horsemen and shit. Cities breed diseases. The only reason humans can populate areas the way that they do is because of hygiene. We're hygienic. You guys want to know a characteristic of a sociopath? One of the key traits of a sociopath, actually. OCD. Hygiene. All those people telling everyone to wear masks, even though it's not scientifically accurate. Talking about germs spreading, they're all sociopaths. They're all crazy. They live in a state called luxury communism. They've never thought like a normal person because they've never been exposed to a normal, natural life. So for some of those people, there is no going back. It's what you learn. You know what I mean? It's embedded in your brain. Like, it's scary shit. Cities aren't good places. The Kohan studies, this dude basically, lab rats are bred to act like humans, okay? Just so you know. Lab rats are bred to mimic human behaviors, to have human mannerisms. Over socialization causes people to be pedophiles. It increases crime rates to go up, turns people gay. People stop having babies. The people that do have babies don't have the maternal instincts to take care of their babies, so their babies grow up malnourished or uneducated. Like that's not that's not even a racial thing. That's a system that's in place. You know what I'm saying? It affects anyone that's in that system. What's really scary about Kohan Rat Utopia is that there's like 4 stages to a societal collapse, okay? Kohan says that we're in stage 3. Kohan wrote that study or that thesis in the 60s. So in the 60s, a group of people agreed that society was in the 3rd stage of collapse, and they did nothing about it. the CIA. This is a little conspiracy that I've always had. Some of this shit is concrete proof. I will tell you what I believe to be a conspiracy, okay? You got cliques, like groups of friends, right? And growing up, we're all told to socialize and to have groups of friends and, it's healthy for you, blah, blah, blah. Socializing too much is not healthy. You should be okay being alone. Like, I spend a lot of time alone. You know what I mean? Like, I spend a lot of time silence, no talking. It's healthy for your brain. What happens with people talking all the time is like, you could be hungry, but because of the discourse of a social link or a social sync, you won't eat food unless you're accompanied by one of your friends. Okay? In and of itself, the way life is right now, that's not really that bad of a thing. It's odd to be alone. To be honest, there's nothing wrong with being alone. People that aren't alone, what do? They waste their time, to be honest. Yeah. They waste their time with all these things that they don't need to be worried about, when they just need to be worried about their next step. But they're worried about, like, in the middle of their next step, are they going to have time to hang out with their friends and to go to the mall and to spend a couple $100 that they should save? Like, I grew up like shit fucking poor. Yeah, fuck it. I'll sit at a booth. I don't give a shit. I got sidetracked. My bad. So we got a bunch of breakaway societies, okay? Like NASA is a breakaway. The FBI is a breakaway. CIA is a breakaway. The Army is a breakaway. Every military branch is a breakaway, okay? And what a breakaway means is that they have their own contingency plan in place for when or if society collapses, okay? And so the reason I believe people are told to have cliques and to be in groups is specifically because you will not survive. That's not an effective breakaway group. Like, an effective breakaway group would be like something you see in The Walking Dead. The cop, the cop's buddy, the hunter, like a group of people that each have different skills form a breakaway. Most people and their friends don't have life skills. I can chop down branches from a tree, turn the wood into kindle, okay? Turn the kindling into twine, make a belt out of twine, make a loincloth out of twine, like, basic clothing, basic necessities, like, that's something that's useful because this cotton, if the world ended, if everyone needed to rely on, like, a breakaway society, this is gonna wear out, and we don't know how to weave. So, like, you're left with bare minimum. You know what I mean? Like, I know how to skin an animal. I know how to drain it. I can pull the ligaments and like the tendons and everything out of meat. Like, I know how to do that stuff. Again, another skill that some people don't have. So if the world ended, right, I would want someone that hunts. Okay? Like, I would want someone that knows how to like fish or someone that knows how to hunt, because I know how to strain water. I know how to filter water naturally, and I know how to cook. So I don't want to spend my time gathering food. I need to spend my time getting wood and preparing food. So people are essentially told to hang out with people that are like them because you'll never develop skills like that. Genuinely. like there's no mediocrity there. If you're hanging out with 4 people that are just like you, you're not gonna develop as a person. You're not gonna learn a new skill. You're not gonna pick up a new hobby. You're not gonna do any of those things specifically because you're in a bubble. If you're in a bubble, you're not gonna survive. Like, it's just pretty simple, to be honest. Like most people don't even know that you can get like charcoal out of anything. You can burn anything to a crisp. You can burn all the caloric value out of anything, and you have charcoal. So now you have something to start a fire with. You know what I'm saying? So if you can at least burn one thing, if you can start one fire, you can burn 20 things to a crisp, and now you have a fuel to start like a new fire. Like all I'm saying, all I'm getting at. I like conspiracies, but people sticking in their groups, not talking to each other, like being in the cliques, that holds them back. And people are told to be in cliques specifically because it holds you back. That's all I really mean by that. Like, I'll talk to just about anyone. Like, I don't care, like, where I'm at. Normally me being very talkative, right? Like, as a kid, I was always told that, like, talking too much is actually, like, it's really bad and it's blah, 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 blah. Now, just in school, they want you to listen and all this nonsense. In the workplace, speaking is actually one of your most important skills. You need to communicate. So the fact that I love to just fucking hear my own voice and communicate with people, I always get lead positions. You know what I'm saying? Like, agree. A seconded. Let me close my door. It's cold. Oh, man. Now I am sleepy. It's like 5 a.m. I gotta wake up in 3 hours. But it's cool because I got a drink. I got me an energy drink for when I wake up. Probably gonna end the stream soon. We'll chat for a little bit. We'll chat a little bit longer if y'all want to chat. We'll look at some shit. How about that? I'm gonna close this game out. Sleep is the cause of the death. It was good. The only bad part was that someone had swiped one of our power tools, like the little socket bits. So we had to do things by hand. So that added like 3 hours to the whole thing. I should have been out by like 9 or 10. But we didn't have... Everything would have been taken apart faster. Someone took our bits. like the sound crew or something, like swiped our shit or something. Yeah. But see, I knew this was gonna happen, so like last year in the middle of the Rona, I hit up my buddy Cody. I grew up with him, and I was like, "Yo, when the stages pick back up, hit me up." Cause his dad pays me fat, dude. Like I grew up with him. He pays me pretty well. Like anything I'd go make at the factory, oh, I'm lagging. Help, help, help. No, I'm sorry. uh, I was just saying anything that I would make like at a factory over here, I could get paid from my dude Tom, working for him, kosher as fuck, still being able to keep up on my streams. But see, this is the thing, I can work for Tom like 2-3 days a week. You know what I'm saying? And make part-time money. Specifically just because that guy knows that I'm not gonna like leave the job site and shit. I've seen the stage job like make people cry. There are sometimes like you're so exhausted after like a day of setting up stages, because you don't just set up one stage. You know what I'm saying? You set up stages. You set up LED walls, plural, multiple. But I guess that stage I set up was the first one of the year. It can be. What we do is like we eat a lot of carbs. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll just eat bread and meat like the entire time. Bread, meat, potatoes, just anything like high carbs. We'll just sit there and smash.
Oh.
When I was going to the gym and working at ProTech, I was jacked. I was probably like around the biggest I was, because you just get big setting up stages. Like, everything about it kind of like, you're always picking things up like in a squatting position. You do like a lot of curls. You do a lot of shit. This is creepy.
It used to be thought that the bigger the brain, the smarter the person. But the brain of Albert Einstein weighed only about 1.2 kilograms or 2.6 pounds, which is less than average. By contrast, the person who had the largest recorded brain at 2.85 kilograms or 6.28 pounds was diagnosed with delayed development. This most mysterious of human organs never stops surprising, and researchers never stop searching for the boundaries of what the human brain is capable of.
Yeah, Anna said she'd start working out, but she never did.
Long-term exposure to extreme conditions of isolation and low temperatures affect an adult's brain and even their entire body. 8 scientists and 1 cook who participated in an Antarctic expedition have first-hand knowledge of these effects. 5 men and 4 women spent 14 months at a German research station called Neumayer III. They went almost completely without personal space and contact with the outside world.
That is not working out.
He started his investigation while at the Charité Universitätsmedizin Berlin in cooperation with Professor Dr. Simon Kuhn of the Max Planck Institute for Human Development. They agreed to determine whether an Antarctic expedition had an impact on the structure and functioning of the human brain. Animal studies had revealed that similar conditions can harm the hippocampus, a brain area crucial for memory and navigation. Rats are better at learning when the animals are housed with companions or in an enriched environment than when alone or in a bare, empty cage. But whether this was true for a human's brain was unknown. Other scientists joined the group in the summer. However, before that, the team had to survive alone in the long darkness of the polar winter, with temperatures of minus 50 degrees Celsius, that's minus 15 Fahrenheit, when evacuation and deliveries of food and equipment are impossible. Before, during, and after their mission, the participants completed computer-based tests evaluating concentration, memory, cognitive reaction time, and spatial thinking. Regular blood tests were carried out to measure levels of the brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, a protein responsible for promoting the growth of nerve cells and synapses in the brain. The researchers used magnetic resonance imaging to determine changes in brain volume, and specifically in the hippocampus in 8 of the participants. It's only the hippocampus that supports the growth of new neurons. A group of 9 control participants, matched for age and gender to the others, and who didn't stay at the station, underwent identical tests. Measurements on the Polar Explorers revealed changes in the hippocampus area called the dentate gyrus, which volume was 7.2% smaller on average compared to the analogous area in the control group. This shrinkage correlated with the results of the cognition tests, which showed effects on both spatial abilities and selective attention, which is necessary to ignore irrelevant information. Repeated testing is normally associated with improvements in test results. The learning effect, however, was reduced in the participants who underwent the tests. Those changes were also associated with a drop in BDNF levels. The hippocampus is highly vulnerable to stressors like isolation, Stan says, but it's also very responsive to stimulation that comes from social interactions and a variety of landscapes to explore. Therefore, there are good reasons to believe that this change is reversible. However, there have been no indications of that so far. The BDNF levels in the Polar Explorers dropped below the initially recorded level after just 3 months in Antarctica, and even a month and a half after they returned home. This level did not recover to normal. The good news is that the brain can perfectly adapt by compensating for the loss of even a significant chunk of it. Neuroscientists from the California Institute of Technology, or Caltech, examined 6 people between 20 and 30 years old who had had half of their brain removed in childhood due to severe epilepsy. Their brain activity was in many respects similar to the brain functioning of healthy people, since the remaining half of their brains compensated for the loss of the missing half's computing resources. Given the small number of participants, these results should be viewed with caution. Still, it may be concluded, and this is supported by initial findings in rodents, that extreme environmental conditions can have an adverse effect on the brain. As a next step, the researchers plan to study whether or not physical exercise might be able to help protect against the observed changes in the brain. And what about adaptation effects to extreme conditions on the human body and psyche? The organizers of another Antarctic expedition from Kazakhstan addressed this problem.
Oof.
True, this expedition lasted only 11 days. Assessments of physical condition were carried out only every 3 days. That is, 4 times, in the participants whose average age was 29 years old. On day 1 of the expedition, the Polar Explorers demonstrated a high level of interest and tension due to their expectations and first experience in Antarctica. Then, their interest dropped due vessels constrict first, limiting the flow of
La, la, la.
blood to the limbs, thus reserving it for the heart and brain. Next, the hairs on the body stand up, emulating something like a heat-insulating fur coat. Next, a person starts shivering violently,
Shit,
experiencing
boy.
convulsions as muscle fibers contract uncontrollably in an attempt to warm the body. When the shivering stops, which increases fivefold the body's ability to raise its own temperature, the blood from the dilated vessels flows to the extremities, producing a sensation of heat. When the temperature drops to between 30.5 and 29.5 Celsius, or 86.9 and 85.1 Fahrenheit, the person falls into a coma. Their heart stops, followed by death of the brain from oxygen starvation. However, the processes of dying are so slow in the cold that, if rescued, it helps doctors to bring frozen people back from death. So, how would you deal with changes in your brain if you found yourself in extreme conditions?
Ow.
Leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you like this video? Then
That was pretty spooky. How to piss everyone off in 10 seconds or less.
Do you crumple up in fear at the mere thought of something scary? Then these videos are not for you. Number 10, caught on security cam. We've all done it, almost choked on something while distracted. But what should you do if you find yourself in this position while you're alone? This CCTV footage shows how a guy almost passed away while prepping a restaurant to open. The guy is doing his rounds, wiping down tables and getting everything in order, when suddenly he slows down, hitting his chest a couple times. It's clear something is going wrong, but he doesn't seem too concerned yet. He attempts to continue with his tasks for a moment, but then realizes this is serious. Walking to the middle of the floor, he bends to touch his knees and appears to be trying to stay calm. As he continues to pound his chest and bend over, trying to eject the piece of gum that's lodged in his throat, he starts to panic. He cannot breathe. He attempts to shout for help, but nothing comes out. While panicking more and more and getting increasingly unsteady from lack of air, he attempts to give himself the Heimlich with his hands. Still nothing. He then positions a chair to give him the Heimlich, bending over it and trying to fall the right way. Having already gone a couple minutes without breathing, he does this a few times. No luck. It's starting to look like a lost cause, but at the last second, the gum ejects from his throat. He is able to stand up again and looks incredibly relieved, as he should. He nearly passed away from a piece of gum. Before we go any further, this video is sponsored by Hunt a Killer. It's a horror subscription game. Each season is made up of 6 boxes or episodes, and each box is full of realistic evidence, maps, police reports, and more. To provide a horrifying and immersive experience,
That sucks. That guy
it's
almost
like
died
a
because of
horror
gum.
movie in a box and you're the main character. Since I've been cooped up, I always just end up on the... He has 100,000 active stories, and this is maybe their best one. huntakiller.com/chills. Your eye. While exploring an abandoned house, make note of what happens in your periphery. Published in March of 2021, the footage you're about to see was recorded in France around 11 p.m. as a pair of paranormal investigators round the corner of a dark, empty room. They discover that it isn't empty after all. Just beyond a picture that's leaning against the wall, a figure moves quickly out of sight as the light falls upon it. It happens so fast that it's difficult to see what the figure even is, but it appears as though it's crouched slightly as it rises up before pulling out of view. The two-man crew approaches the hallway to investigate, but there's nothing there. Did it somehow soundlessly disappear into one of these rooms? Or as we suspect, did it disappear into thin air? Number 8, Boardwalk. While investigating an old schoolhouse, this group's trail camera caught this unexplained happening. Posted to the Ghosts subreddit, Key Consequence 7618 explains what we're looking at here. We had come from the first classroom walking towards the second classroom. This is a light in the doorway on the left just as the board jumps up. The board that he's talking about is a piece of plywood set in a doorway. It shudders long after they've entered the room, so it can't be a reverberation of the crew having walked on it. Further, as the Redditor said, a strange light appears in the window of the door, as if someone that was standing there left at that very moment. Although the Redditor says he and another member of his crew were the only two people in the house, it looks like they weren't alone.
I actually redid some of my
Number
mod tricks.
7, the hike of no return. Are you willing to risk your life for a thrill? Before
I
you
wanted
put
to
on
set
your hiking
tips,
shoes, watch this
'cause I made
video
three
of
timers now.
Washington Mountain, published to YouTube in June of 2018. An unsubstantiated rumor is that the mountain takes 100 lives annually, and after watching this footage, it certainly seems plausible. Pedro writes, once you are going up the mountain, there is not much protection for you. One of the most difficult parts of the hike is the cliffside plank walk. You are quite literally walking the plank, hanging on to the side of a mountain peak for dear life. Pedro notes that it's one of the mountain's most popular attractions, and there's often a 3 or more hour queue to walk the plank. As you can see in the video, when Pedro arrives at the plank, he's one among many climbers hanging onto a rusty old chain. As they take their precarious steps along the piece of broken wood, a 7,070-foot drop lies below. Pedro says some people take off their harness in order to capture better photos, hence the risk of the mountain. Climbing the mountain is enough of a risk, makes you wonder, is a photo really worth your life? Number 6, secret basement. What's beneath your floorboards? This clip was originally posted by TikTok user Unfortunate Existence. The TikToker was replacing her carpets in her home when she came across a secret trap door captioned, "When you pull the carpet off your floor and find a basement you never knew about." The footage reveals that the secret door led into a secret cellar. Admittedly, the creepiest thing about discovering a hidden room in your home is the question of why that room was kept hidden, but we'll get to that only after we've explored it. The basement is equipped with a set of wooden stairs, so it looks as though its location was known by the past tenant or owner and the basement was used. The TikToker captures her first descent into the secret room on video. There's nothing much in the room but a bucket
What did
in
you
one
climb?
corner, a garbage bag that appears to be empty under the stairs, an old chair and desk behind the stairs, and a disassembled bed frame. There's also a large red liquid splatter on one side of the room, which the TikToker calls a little concerning. She notes that it doesn't smell decent down there. When all appears to be relatively normal, the cellar light suddenly switches on, throwing a wrench into her investigation. Does someone know that she's there? That's more than a little concerning. Number 5, Serbian storm. Imagine cruising down a highway in Serbia when this apocalyptic storm slams down upon you out of nowhere. That's what happened to this individual. He notes that he was driving from Belgrade to Novi Sad on a typical day in Serbia without any warning signs that rain was coming, and not just any rain. He writes, "In just minutes everything changed." He said that the crazy storm shook their car like a piece of paper, threw loads of trash onto the highway, and almost sent them sliding off the road. As you can see this happening in the video, as the storm clouds darken and a whole lot of debris starts flying around. The storm sweeps up loads of dust, reducing visibility to nothing in a matter of seconds. Many of the cars start flashing their emergency lights and decide to play it safe and pull over. Within minutes, they're forced to stop and wait out the storm. It looks like they're sitting in the middle of nature's car wash, only instead of clean water, a barrage of dirt is being thrown at them. Although the video only lasts 2 minutes, Lorand writes that the storm lasted about 20 before the skies cleared to blue again. Number 4. Abandoned Mini Golf. This mini golf course is haunted by so many golfers who didn't win their round. Published to YouTube by Urban Ghosts Urban Exploration in April of 2021, Joe, Rob, and Kate are up for a course in fear as they explore this abandoned mini golf in the middle of a lightning storm. The whole thing kicks off with nothing but whispers. In the beginning, as they explore a room that's been torn apart, you can hear this whispering in the background. As they continue to explore, there's another voice that sounds like it says, "That's creepy," as they come across a stuffed teddy bear.
Stuffed teddy bear.
Joe notes that the teddy bear wasn't here when he last visited the place. As they move glass off the teddy a short while later, 2 distinct knocks are heard.
2 distinct.
Despite this, they continue exploring. At this point, in a darkened room, 2 lights shine clearly above Joe's head, but these could either be a passing vehicle's headlights shining through a window, or they might be from one of the crew's devices. At the same time, it sounds like a faint voice is
What
heard.
rock on what
Either
mountain?
noise or somebody potentially walking around out there, and I think still the whispers.
As Joe is talking a short while later, something or someone is heard speaking over him.
Necrophonic app. I'm gonna.
The voice is loud but muddled, and the crew seems to have heard it coming from outside the room. They decide to explore the ceiling air shaft. For a moment, you can hear weird laughter.
Who's up there?
Later, while filming inside the same air shaft, a distinct boom is heard which causes Kate to let out a terrifying scream. This, of course, scares the entire crew. Later, whispers are heard in the air shaft again. Then they film up inside the air shaft. This is when you can hear a muffled female voice. It sounds like it's saying "move on back" shortly after. Another knocking sound. The crew believes there's a spirit up in the air shaft. They are listening deeply, and at this point it sounds like a woman singing, but they don't appear to hear her on site. YouTuber Stella Gomez also notes that the sunray has been moved against the wall at the end of the video. It wasn't there to begin with, so unless the crew moved it, then who did? Being as they usually don't disturb anything, its movement is all the more disturbing. Is the lady in the air shaft toying around with them? Number 3, rocking chair. Grandma, is that you? Published to YouTube by Mordecai's Captured Moments in April of 2021. Mordecai writes, "One night years ago, the chair on my friend's porch was rocking on its own. The video shows an old wooden rocking chair standing outside a pair of wooden framed glass doors. The chair begins rocking in an unusual fashion, not like it's been disturbed by a breeze or knocked by something, but as though someone is sitting in it, rocking and halting according to whim. Apparently, this isn't the only scary incident that occurred in Mordecai's friend's house. She responds to a YouTuber that her house was so deeply scary that she never let anyone know how scared she really was. Thankfully, she moved 2,000 miles away from this haunted place. All she can hope for is whoever is rocking that chair didn't follow." Number 2, creature sighting. This footage, published by Paranormal World in August of 2019, shows a scenic mountain and forest opposite an overpass. After completing a full 360 to take it all in, The camera falls to the cars whizzing past below before returning to the mountain. This time, the mountain isn't the only thing carving out the sky. A Godzilla-like creature peeks out from behind the mountain. At first, one might mistake it for the mountain itself, but it slowly begins to move, voiding that theory. While many in the comments say this is a good edit, some are more concerned by the man's reaction. YouTuber Dap writes, "If there is a Godzilla, you are running, not chewing gum." That's probably true, although other people note that the creature is friendly, so perhaps the cameraman had no need to fear
That's what I'm
him.
saying.
Still, seeing a
This is
creature the size
bullshit.
of a mountain would probably get your heart pumping, friendly or not.
People make things like that and release them because if people like it, that person that made it gets a job. They're really... Things like that are literally made as a test from someone for a developer or an editor or whatever the fuck. That's literally straight up. That's someone trying to get a job. Someone's trying to impress somebody so that he can work in Hollywood.
I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to
No, I like
find
chills.
out. Number 1, missing but found. The first 72 hours after someone goes missing is crucial. That's why when a girl went missing in Oak Hill, Florida, the sheriff's department took to the streets immediately to find her. Published to YouTube by WESH2 News in February of 2021.
What up, Kumek?
This body cam footage shows the very moment that the girl was found. When the girl's grandmother notified authorities after she hadn't returned home after school or attended her basketball game, Sheriff's Deputy Royce James searched from motel to find her. The girl's friend had given him a lead. The missing girl had been planning to meet with someone at a hotel that she'd met online. The body cam footage shows the deputy checking each and every motel in the area. After requesting information from several front desk people, he finally arrives at the right hotel. He knocks on the door of the suspect, claiming he's from the front office. When the 22-year-old suspect opens the door, he's told to back up and go sit on the couch. The room is dark, but soon the girl comes running out from the next room and hugs the officer. He kindly tells her to wait in the bedroom for a moment, then questions the suspect after making sure the girl is alright. Backup is on the way, and when they ask how old the suspect is over the radio, Deputy James replies too old. The girl had been lured by the suspect over the internet and was charged and taken into custody. Thanks to Deputy James, this girl was found. Get ready for some scary videos that only the bravest people Get ready for some scary videos that only the bravest people can
watch a couple of these
finish,
and then stream.
along with my live reactions. Number 9. YouTuber Uliler says that for a while now, he would close a door
Just you.
at night, and then the following morning, he would awake to find that it was open without any explanation. One day, he says that while in the kitchen, he saw something terrifying in the glass, and so he decided to see if he could capture it, this time on camera. So it looks like he checks the room out first. Oh, do you guys see already right there that face starting to pop up? Oh, and just like that, it disappears. Oh, and there it is again. You can start to see it pops up in pretty much the exact same spot. Oh, and there's a hand as well. Did you guys see that? And now you can just very faintly hear crying in the background. He checks the room out and there's clearly nothing there. If this were to only happen once during the recording, I would understand why some people may be hesitant to call this 100% authentic footage of the paranormal, but the fact that it happened several times seems extremely genuine. Some people in the comments of this video have realized that this is the last video Euler has ever uploaded to his YouTube channel, causing some to be worried about his safety. Hopefully he will surprise us all and upload again in the near future. Number 8. Equilibrium Collective is a professional horror and paranormal investigation show on YouTube that showcases videos filmed by their subscribers documenting their real-world paranormal incidents and encounters. One video on their channel in particular, however, is incredibly interesting and is sure to send shivers down your spine. The video, filmed inside a bedroom, seems to be normal enough until this happens.
There are a few dust particles floating about, but what is this?
Oh, do you guys see that?
What?
I'm gonna just go back again, once again here. So focus on the chair. This appears to be, I would say, a hospital room. You may not have noticed, but there is somebody in a hospital bed tucked away in the corner here. But I want you to focus on this chair here
Is this
and see that floating away.
paranormal? What do you think?
That is extremely creepy. It genuinely seems as if some sort of ghostly apparition was paying whoever was laying down in the bed off in the corner a visit. A lot of people swear by ghosts and say that sometimes they feel their passed away loved ones nearby and stopping to say hello, and it looks like that may be what happened here. If it's not paranormal in nature, then I have no clue what could have caused this strange mist in the room, because no windows of any sort were open. Either way, this is certainly an eerie piece of footage I won't forget anytime soon. Number 7. Over in the r/ghosts subreddit, a user uploaded this unsettling and unexplainable video that was filmed late at night in a Costa Rican neighborhood. So clearly the dogs are quite upset. And just look at how it walks. And the fact that dogs follow it as it walks down the street shows that they are also quite concerned about what this is. This seems more like a creature sighting than a ghost sighting though, so I'm not sure why it's in this subreddit, also with the amount of upvotes that it has. But nevertheless, it is certainly creepy. For the first few seconds of the video, it is clear that something is wrong because of the dogs barking at a mysterious presence off screen. The barking continues for a while until the creature in question shows itself and seems to be moving around on 4 legs. Opinions on this figure are divided, with some believing it is nothing more than somebody in a bodysuit moving around, while others are not so sure. Some people say that it looks like a weird crab-like creature, although the uploader thinks it may be a ghost. Number 6. A man is enjoying his meal at a Japanese restaurant while filming for a cooking show and is trying to unwind for the night with a couple of crew members as they spark up a conversation, but as it turns out, they may have had some extra company that they certainly did not intend to invite. Oh, right there. You can definitely see that face, and it's just sort of floating. Just even the fact of how high up that face is on the door, it almost looks like as if the person is floating, especially considering you can't see anything else besides their head, not even a neck or torso. We can only hope that this scary face peeking in at the man and the camera crew from behind the door was just another crew member, but it could very easily be something much more terrifying. If this is a ghost, then it seems as though none of the people in the room noticed, because whenever the face comes into view, nobody says a word about it. It's hard to find a lot of details regarding this video, So for now, everything about it remains a big mystery. Number 5. A couple of investigators behind the popular YouTube channel Ogden Paranormal are venturing out to an extremely creepy abandoned asylum known as the Old Tool Hospital in the hopes of capturing something scary on camera. Judging by this piece of video evidence, it seems like they may have gotten their wish. Watch the arrow. It's pointing to this window, but look, especially in the bottom left corner. Right there. They're about to show it in a replay again, and they actually draw an outline, but if you look very closely, you can see the figure of somebody, a head and a torso, peer in through the window and then peer out as they walk into the room. Right there, they do the outline of it. And now you know exactly where to look. It just becomes very clear the more times you watch it about just how much of a human that looks like. And this part right here is they're talking about how it can't be the reflection of this because it doesn't appear as a reflection would. And they do have an example from earlier in the night as further proof that this is not a reflection. Right there, you can definitely see the outline there. The outline of the mysterious figure can be a little difficult to see, but if you look hard enough, it is definitely there. Once Kenzie pans the camera to where the figure is, it vanishes into thin air. Also, the uploaders state that this isn't a reflection of the glass because the figure in the video appeared as all black. Let's just hope that the folks over at Ogden Paranormal don't go back to the Old Tool Hospital, because who knows, maybe next time the spirit within won't be as reserved. Number 4. Devil's Hour Productions is a popular YouTube channel best known for their various paranormal investigations. In one particular upload from last year, the group is exploring an unsettling building and are about to conduct their investigation when something unexpected happens.
It's probably just a back spasm. Probably just a back spasm.
Wait, your back's burning?
Oh my god. She can't do that herself.
Go forward.
Look at
Into the light.
into the light. There's that.
I told you.
Look, right here and right here.
I do see it.
So they're about to show with another light on that really shows the scratch marks better. But if you look here, here, and there's 3 scratch marks that go down her back.
She can't do that.
That's a wide one.
And right before you had the back spasm, she something went across her.
I'm gonna get the light.
Put your head down. I
See right there.
There's big scratches.
1, 2, 3. And that was before I had it back.
3.
Yours is too bright.
Mocking of the Trinity. Actually, I liked hers better on the camera.
Freaky.
We're not just going to leave and have it go back. These kids deal with what they're dealing with, and parents deal with what they're dealing with. Starting to feel this weird tingling sensation around my legs again.
What the is that?
Dealing with it. Starting to feel this weird.
Do you hear that? It's very nicely described here. An unexplained yell. Right there.
Weird tingling sensation around my legs again.
What the was that?
Dealing with it. Starting to feel this weird tingling sensation around my legs.
That's true.
Is also just very bizarre. What do you think those screaming noises were? And do you think they were paranormal spirits? Of course, it is hard to come up with a definitive answer, but as is the case with all ghost videos, everything is up for interpretation. Number 3. Reddit user Lucky1196 shared a video to the r/Chills Narrator subreddit, which seems to have been filmed in some sort of office or front desk area of a building. The video starts off normal enough with a couple of guys approaching the man behind the desk, but it quickly turns into something much more unsettling. So right there, you can clearly see the chairs move with enough force that it pushes this door here.
That was kind of creepy. Alright.
And it definitely gets both of their attention.
Definitely kind of creepy.
This man is all business. I'm gonna get right back to what they were talking about before it happens again, and this time it's much more noticeable. And they both run out of the room, clearly terrified. What I find the most interesting about this video is just how much force these chairs would need to be pushed with to knock that door closed. At first, it seems like the chairs are moving all on their own. Could have been the result of a paranormal presence making itself known by simply moving the chairs and not causing any harm.
No, but we'll have to watch some of those next
begins
time.
to shake, which causes everybody to flee the scene immediately. It's immediately evident that this is the work of a paranormal entity, and it is certainly not a friendly one. Number 2, in May of 2015, a YouTuber and photographer by the name of Phil Coach conducted a quick little paranormal investigation at an eerie, rundown, abandoned house at an undisclosed location.
Hello? Anybody in here?
Wow. So he very much enhanced the audio so it's much easier to hear, but very clearly a female voice can be heard saying hello back. Let's play that one more time.
Hello? Anybody in here? Anybody in here? Anybody at home? Anybody?
That grandfather clock TV. There it goes. That would be enough to send me running too. Let's watch that one more time.
Hello? Anybody at home? Anybody?
Freaky. Sadly, it seems as though Phil has not returned to the house to investigate a little further, since he has not published a follow-up video on his YouTube channel, but hopefully he will in the near future, and we can solve this mystery once and for all. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe? If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at Chillin YT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. This video, published to Reddit by Big Pappy Thunder, shows the uploader heading outside and questioning his dog as to what exactly he is barking at so late at night. The uploader looks around and cannot seem to find anything, but his dog continues to walk forward, so the owner follows him. But it's only a few seconds later that a startling discovery is made. Did you guys see it there? It's very, very quick. Pay attention to right about here on the screen. One more time.
Stop barking, bud. What's wrong?
How freaky is that? And the most interesting part to me is just how it seems like the dog obviously knows something's out there but doesn't seem to spot it, and neither does the cameraman. Interestingly, at the time of the video's recording, the uploader did not notice the shadow figure blurring past his fence at a rapid speed, and it's not hard to see why. It appears for only a fragment of a second before disappearing completely. The uploader thinks that the dog was simply barking at his own shadow, but I cannot imagine how terrified he must have been upon reviewing the footage back and seeing the figure in plain view in his own backyard. Prepare yourself, these videos are...
Alright guys, I'm going to bed. Have a great night. Morning. Have a great night or morning.